Hello, I am back with another video because I just got a meowcafe package, and I'm gonna open it. So this is an exciting package because I got some stuff that I am excited about. I got more pages that I needed, so that's this. These are the pages I'm using now, this kind. So I got those, and then I got 2 sample packs, AVP1. This is called, I'll read you the actual names. This is called K-Keep A4 Plus Variety Pack of 40 Inclusion Pages. This is called Valued Set K-Keep A4 Slim Custom Inclusions Page Variety Pack of all 4 styles. So basically these are both like inclusions, bigger inclusions pages that I want to test out. And I guess like this is obviously bigger dimensions than this. These should be the same dimensions as this. It might be slightly different, but we're gonna see. And then, because I'm at the point where I want to start rehoming some of my inclusions, because they've really just been on the back burner for a long time. And then I got these. I've gotten before, so I just got 2 more packs. They're just like standard, like most postcard kind of things you get will fit in here, but I ran out. And then this, I was hoping that they would fit the Artms, not the like pob postcards, but actually like the things from the QR album from Doll, because I haven't stored any of those, and I don't even know, like, that's kind of one of the things I was hoping I would find in one of those packs of pages, something that would fit those, because they don't fit. Yeah, I don't know. And then I got these square sleeves, because I have like, I think I have like 2 Polaroids that I just don't have sleeved in my binders. And then I have like the Loona summer package Polaroids that aren't sleeved, and I hate how those are stored right now. So that's kind of where my head was at with that. So that's everything I got from meowcafe. So that concludes the meowcafe haul portion of this video. But I still have all of these photocards to store. I have all of these. I just bought this one. Like, I have a bunch of stuff for twice. And then I also have all of these bigger inclusions, which we maybe can make a dent on today. See this, I keep these because I never, like, whatever. I know I can look in my email, but okay, let's sit down and hope that I'm not doxing myself. I really struggle with that every time. So this is AVP1. Okay, so these are just 1 pocket. These are 2, 4. See, these I thought could be good for these, but we'll see. And then these are 3. I don't know anything that's this size. Oh, and then, oh, these are the slim ones. Okay. Okay. So these are 3 pocket. These are 4, 2, and 1. Okay. So I'm going to get, I have some like stuff to do. So basically my 2 main things are these binders for inclusions. So this binder, I actually don't think I showed this in my photocard collection, because they're not photocards, but this is my large inclusions Loona binder. I've got some cool stuff in here. but cat hair. Oh, my cat that died. So this is that binder, and I also have like my IDs from my like fan club stuff, so I'm not gonna show the front of that. But then this is, oh, so I guess there's Ning Ning in here for some reason, but in ISPA, okay. But otherwise, I don't know why I did that, but then I have, let me move these. I have all of my Odd Eye Circle and Artms stuff that has lived in here the whole time, but I actually, I did a little rearranging. Sorry, I don't like to do it off camera, but I did, because it took me a minute to figure out, but I did a little rearranging. I think I took out like the smaller set of these and I put them on the back. And then I also took out the little drink picks and like straw decoration, whatever they want to call those. I took all of those out so that I could have even rows, because I want to move these into my slim pages and move them to another binder. This is gonna complicate it a little, because that means I need to actually, like, I had to separate out these Heejin pobs. The reason I had to rearrange the Odd Eye Circle, I don't even think I said that. I needed to take anything bigger that is not going to fit in the slim pages out, because that is going to stay in this binder. So these, even though they are like, these are technically like photocard pages, these are not going to fit in the slim pages, so I want them in this binder, because there's going to be some different dimensions of pages in here anyway, so that's okay with me in this, since this is kind of like an overflow binder. Like, inclusions is kind of like whatever, you know, anything goes. I also did this off camera. These are all of my drink picks and stuff. Yeah. I just bought a Chewy ID from Mercari. I've been going crazy on Mercari, because like, if I sell stuff, then I can buy stuff and it feels like it doesn't count. So basically I want this to be my inclusion, like Loona inclusions binder. But yeah, I don't know how I want to do this really. I'm gonna go in here. I want to do it chronologically. No, do I? I don't know. Right now in this binder, I have things set up by the type of, like, I have all the album stuff, and then all of like the summer package inclusions, and then all of the, I don't know. It's just like by kind of type of event, and then I get more specific, but I'm actually going to start with these because I'm excited to see if this works. So let's see. And this is gonna be these. So I'll just take one out for now. And I bought this sample kit because that's really gonna suit my purposes. Not the right word I wanted. It's gonna suit my needs right now, because I really just need to sample a bunch of stuff because I don't know what I want. So let's do this. Okay, so not great. I will say that that's not a great fit, but I can put it in like this, which might be better. Let me move this. Okay, so this page, I would actually probably want to do it like this. This is like kind of, frustrating for me because I feel like this square Polaroid is like kind of a popular inclusion. No, it's not. I don't know. But I have stuff like this, and this is like the thing that I don't super understand about Meowcafe is like there are like, I wish, what do I want to say about this? Like, I feel like their website is kind of hard to navigate if you don't know exactly what you're looking for, and I think they do this sometimes, but like, I'm pretty sure these sleeves did not have like a recommended page to use, and I really couldn't find any pages that worked, that fit well. And I don't think this fits well, unfortunately. Like, this is not really doing it for me. Yeah, these don't fit. Ugh. I don't like this, guys. Yeah, I really don't like this. If the sleeves actually fit into these pages, that would be one thing, because then I could just like set it how I wanted and it would stay, but they are not staying because the sleeves are too big and the pages are too big. I mean, the pockets are too big. So that didn't really work out. So I'm gonna put this away and put it back in the binder from before, and we're gonna do something else instead. Okay, I'm gonna try these now for these Artms QR cards. Let's see. Okay, that fits well. Hi. There is space in the bottom, but that's okay with me. So these sleeves fit the Artms QR version. And now let's see. I mean, this is not what I want, but let's just see. Yeah, these don't fit. I don't know what you're supposed to use these pages for, because they're way too big for square stuff. These are too big for... Hi. Do I not have like autofocus on my phone? So those are too big. Which means these are also going to be too big. So I don't have a page that fits these, so they get to be put away back in here. I don't love the start we're getting off to. I think these would fit well in here. I do have a bunch of stuff that I want to kind of rehome in the other binder, but I kind of want to start with all of this stuff because this is just sitting here. So I think I'm gonna do like, I have a bunch of miscellaneous stuff that I think I'd like to put away now. Okay, these might be actually good for coasters. No, never mind. Okay, so there's a bunch of stuff that I could maybe put away today. So I will start with, okay. Here, I bought this. I bought a Artemis Seasons Greetings from someone on Instagram. This is their ad, actually. A very nice person. would recommend. And it came with ginsole inclusions. I mean ginsole pobs. I don't know like what the stores are or anything, so sorry, but it came with this, and then I have I had like a few foam sleeve strips, or maybe just one. I just have one. Oh my god. One of these left, so I will use it for tinsel. Okay, so let's make a pile of sleeved things. And I'll kind of try to sort them. Okay, stuff that's sideways. So these will be in the wide pages, A4 plus 4 pocket. Where did those go? Oh my god. I'm losing my mind. I just got home from work, to be fair, and I jumped right in because I think I know my roommate is gone right now, but I don't know when she's coming home, and like I love my roommate, but I also like don't really want her to know that I have a K-pop YouTube right now. So, and it's like, how do you even explain why you're talking to yourself? So these will go in like this way. So these are actually like a little snug for the TTYL postcards, but let's. Okay, so that's good. Okay, now let's see. Do these fit? Yes, okay, perfect. Okay, now I'm just gonna sit down and sleeve everything. Try to make sure we're in focus. Sorry, this looks terrible right now. Terrible ambiance. Sorry about that. I don't know what this fell. Yeah. Nobody saw that. Yeah, these are very snug on the TTYL postcards. I don't know why, like, I don't know why things are like always just slightly different dimensions from each other. I wish stuff was more regulated across K-pop, because it's like, I'm sure you guys are using like, are you like all in-house manufacturing stuff? Like that doesn't seem right. So I'm like, do you guys not all use like someone who has like specific machines that cut in certain dimensions for postcards? I don't know. I don't know a lot about manufacturing. I will say that. What can I talk about? There is like an elephant in the room. I'm filming this on a Tuesday. I think it's the 22nd. It might not be. But yeah, I'll talk about it, I guess. These are like, yeah, slightly too small. I don't think it will damage the cards. But yeah. Okay, so also sorry my nails are bad, but as I said before, I need to film this before my roommate gets home. So basically, yeah, the Eve fan base accounts announced that the boycott is off. the paper mill boycott is off. And I'm like, I don't know how to feel. I definitely think, I mean, they're like, people are basically saying like read between the lines, where they're like, yeah, it's like, it has to be officially off, because if there's like an organized boycott, then probably the victim, it like gives them grounds to maybe sue the victim for damages or something, or defamation. I don't really know. Unfortunately, page is gonna have to be on the back of these. What's that? Yeah, and obviously I don't know anything about Korean law. I just think it's a really unfortunate situation for everyone. And yeah, I honestly, like, I think it's a very different situation than the circumstances that the like original Loona boycott happened under. So I think comparing them is kind of not, it's kind of pointless. Because I see a lot of people saying like, these can't be the same orbits we boycotted Loona with. And it's like, to be fair, they're not. Like, a lot of people are new. And the person I saw like spearheading this boycott the most has said that they became an Eve fan and I think an Orbit like after Loona kind of ended. So it's like, yeah, they're literally not. But I think I'm like, I just feel shitty about everything. Like, I don't love the idea of just like forgetting about what happened and just like giving them my money. But I also think like I want to support Eve, of course. Oh, my roommate is on, but I don't think she can hear me. So I want to support Eve, but, and of course, like, I love her music and stuff, and I love her photocard, so I want to support her, but I also, like, morally, I do agree with, like, the stance of the boycott. Like, I want that man out of the company, but I think the foundation of the boycott was like kind of shaky because it's like making a lot of assumptions about the company and Korean law, and I don't think there were really experts like advising at all. And it was just like assuming that if they recognized that they were being boycotted and they took a financial hit, then they would fire the guy. But I don't think they're allowed to do that. And I also think, because like I think he could then like sue them for wrongful termination. I don't really know. I'm not an expert either, so don't take anything I say as an expert's opinion, but I think it's probably like it's probably a lot more complicated of a situation than we know. And also, what was the other thing? Oh yeah, I actually have like kind of a maybe some insight. Not really, but like something that happened in the town that I live in. Well, it's a city. The city that I live in, few months ago, not to dox myself, but they had a situation at the public library where there was an employee that had been placed on leave because he was like allegedly sexually harassing his coworkers and also like intimidating patrons, and just all around seems like a terrible person. But I think he was placed on leave, paid leave, of course, while they investigated the claims of the coworkers, and he was I don't know what they call it, but basically found guilty by HR. Like, they found the claims credible, and then they, like, the fellow coworkers found out he had been on okay, let me see if I have another. They found out like a week before this happened that he was coming back, and he was just like being reinstated as like the same position. Like, he was, I mean, okay, let me restart that. He wasn't like being reinstated or anything, but he was just coming back to work at the same branch and everything with like all the people that had filed complaints about him, and they gave him like a week's notice. And so it was like in the news because a bunch of the employees were quitting, and like I was on Reddit about this in like my city subreddit, and people were talking about it, and like a bunch of people who patronized this library had complained about this guy, that he was like super rude to them, and he's like rude to and that he like yells at homeless people and like all this stuff. Like, he just seems like a terrible person. But he just came back to work like nothing happened, and then people found out, it was like in an article, that he basically is like apparently friends with the mayor of our city, and so people are like, okay, that's why he wasn't fired. And also he apparently has some sort of leadership position in the union, and so the union protected him, which makes no sense because, I mean, I guess now that I'm thinking about it, the people that he harassed could have not been union members because a lot of library staff are not full-time and are not members of the union. But hypothetically, his fellow employees should have also been represented by the union, and the union should have fought for their rights. So I don't really know. But yeah, basically the theories were that he was like, basically the theories are that like the library was probably in a position where they couldn't just fire him because he could then like sue them for wrongful termination. Because I think, I don't know, like, I don't know what the legal basis is, but yeah, I think because he's like friends with powerful people, they wouldn't fire him. So that's kind of a parallel I'm drawing in my personal life, and I think maybe it's a similar situation where like they're kind of screwed no matter what they do. So that's awesome. Yeah, I don't know what to say. The situation just really sucks. people were kind of saying like they are still gonna boycott, which I think I probably will too, unless something else comes out that pushes me the other way. I don't feel like super strongly either way. I don't want to, I just want to do like as little harm as possible. So yeah, I don't know how to feel. I hope that this doesn't get me canceled, because to be honest, like, I was confused about the boycott to begin with, because it just didn't necessarily seem like a situation where a boycott was the right answer. And it didn't feel like we had like clear demands that actually could be achieved because of the whole like not being able to fire someone for an allegation, which I don't know how, like, I don't know the laws about that, but yeah. Okay, so this is all of my loossemble postcards, period. Then I do actually like I like these three. I don't know if I'll change those, but and I kind of like this. I don't know if I'll change over all of my Artms stuff. But next I have these, which, so the browns, these will not fit. I don't know why I didn't buy more of these. I have sleeves that fit these, I think. I mean, these are the same size, but I don't have these sleeved, so I might change these. But okay, so it looks like we're not going to be sleeving these. I do have these though, but over here I could put this in this kind of sleeve. Should I do it like this? No, I think I might leave this out. Okay, back to sleeving. Yeah, so that's basically where I stand on all of the Eve stuff. I am really excited about, see, this is like, could maybe be the same size, but whatever. I'm really excited about the songs. White Cat sounds like a great song. I'm excited for that. I do think, yeah, these are all sleeved already, so that's great. So let's do Yojin stuff. So these are for, let's separate out the smaller stuff. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, White Cat sounds really good. I don't remember like what set these are each from. Okay, but there's 6 and there is, I have more on the way because she did another event. So I will do it like this, and I might go back and correct these if they're wrong. So there's Yojin. I'm not really messing with the order of these right now because I don't care that much, but okay. Now I'm gonna do Hyunjin stuff. Okay, so the only thing I found were these, which I'm not gonna put away today because I don't have sleeves for them. I do think perhaps I just want to see, okay, these would actually fit really well in here. So I will, so I need to organize all of my Hyunjin stuff. So, God, I don't even know. Okay, so this was later, midnight, paint a town, so what? Okay, so that's easy. I have these the wrong way though. And I will actually put these on a page because these are all like the BBC pre-order, I believe, from their respective albums. So those can all go on a page. And then I'm actually out of pages, so I will do these on another page, I guess. And then I have some smaller things. So I have that, and I have these Yojin things. I need to do another meowcafe order anyway, because actually I completely forgot to buy white sleeves for fillers, which is super annoying. But, you know, there's never gonna be like a time where I'm just done ordering from meowcafe. Like it's always, I'm always gonna need something. I'm never gonna be completely happy. Okay, so we have, oh, what happened? Okay, luckily I'm a person who buys in excess, so we had a clear back, so, okay. So there's that, and then I'm not gonna be able to put away any other big stuff. So we'll just put this back in here. And then, let's see, my film strips. I don't think I got anything that would possibly be good for film strips, unfortunately. Yeah, no. But, so we're not gonna put film strips away today either. What else? I can do some more stuff with these. I'm just gonna take these all out because I know there is some stuff in the other binder that I can move into here. Okay, so these are already sleeved, so this is what I'm thinking of, which are the and Kino cards. And unfortunately these are like a little too big, these sleeves and pages, but let's see, the brown, I don't think the brown ones would work. Did I already test this? I think these are a little too small for these cards, but let's see. Yeah, these are too small. Let's see, this is what I wanted for the square sleeves and pages, where like, because the sleeve fits, even though the actual item is a little bit small, the sleeve, like, you can just set it and it will stay where it is in the sleeve. I actually kind of love this concept. Maybe an unpopular opinion. I don't know if I loved it at the time. But it was interesting. And I love when they're in the representative color. Yeah, I don't know, something interesting. Something for the kids. I do remember being so mad. Okay, I like always start my stories like so extra, but I remember being upset when I was like, wow, we're getting a Kino for Anne. And Anne was actually the first comeback that I was around as an Orbit. Like, I became an Orbit during Midnight. So Anne was my first real comeback. And first of all, it was kind of an amazing first comeback because Hassel was back, and like, I still remember the eye reveal. Like, it's one of those things where you just had to be there. But what was I gonna say? But yeah, I remember I was like, wow, we're getting a Kino, because the only reason I was familiar with Kinos was because I was like kind of casually collecting NCT 127, and I think this was the time. I don't know, I just remember I had seen them on templates for 127. Okay, this doesn't have a sleeve, so I'm putting it back. It will be moved when it has a sleeve. Same with Wolf and Imogen. Okay, so the rest of them don't have sleeves, so we're skipping those for now. Yeah, we need a lot more sleeves. That's what I'm realizing. So I think that's all we're gonna do for today with inclusions. But that means we can do photo cards. So maybe people are excited about that. So yeah, I have a few extra of these pages. We got some Kinos put away. But yeah, the whole point of this, I was excited for Kinos, but kind of scared because whenever I saw them for 127, they were always more expensive and like kind of crazy stupid expensive. But I was like, yay, we're getting a Kino, because that was like, I think the first time we had kind of an alternative album type. But then we ended up just getting those big small postcards, big photocards, and it was like, oh, okay. The hype died fast. So okay, that's what we're doing for these inclusions. That's all. These are not sleeved. But do we like this? Like, I wonder if meowcafe has like a wide page where these pockets would just be slightly bigger, so I could put these in sleeves. that would really be ideal, because these also like technically some of these pockets are a little bit too small. Like this is like a little small. I don't know, but okay. So that's it for big inclusions, but I am actually going to go, sorry, my desk is a huge mess now. Is that like a little bit better? Okay, so I'm gonna move this over. And I'm gonna crack my cold one open. Okay, so now I'm just gonna put away mini postcards, basically. Basically what we're gonna do is dance. And so those are all here, sticking out like a sore thumb. And I got this little case for storing my photocards I need to put away. So I have, let's see what I have for these. I have Burn, Who's Fan Cafe Lucky Draws. So I have all of those. I have this hustle from Doll, and I have trading cards from Lunar Theory. And I have a lot of these. I don't have all of them, and I don't know if I want all of them, but, and I don't know what I want, so it's like, I don't know to leave space or not, but I'm just gonna put away what I have, and I'm not gonna leave space. I just decided that right now. So first I'm gonna put away this household doll. This is probably from MMT, because I think besides these, which are from a Chinese store, it doesn't say, but these are like Chinese, and then this is Korean, and I think the only Korean store that did these bigger pobs is MMT. Oh, well, this is with Mia, so no. But okay, so these are the two Heejin I have. So we'll put these away, and then we have, let's see, 4 hustle. So I'm gonna put these 3 on this page, and then grab another page from the back. Why did I do this? Also, I don't know if I said this before, but my goal is to take photocard size stuff out of this binder, because this is like my scrapbooking binder. Well, it's not mine. It is mine. It's not my scrapbooking binder, but it's from scrapbook.com. And it's for scrapbooking, but basically where was I going with that? Guys, I'm losing it. Oh yeah. So I feel like this, since it's wide, I don't have any actual meowcafe binders, but this is like a pretty big binder. So I'm like, I can use these like wide pages with no problem. I actually didn't test it with another binder, like my normal, let me see right now actually. But those A4 plus binder pages stick out on like a normal binder, because I normally just buy like standard binders like you would use for school. I mean, I never use them for school, but they're in school supplies, and that's what I do. And yeah, I have a few A5 binders that I'm kind of trying to phase out actually, but otherwise I just have like school binders, and so those do not work for these A4 plus pages, but I like the A4 plus because I like that you could do this. I really like this, where you can put 4 of these kind of bigger postcards on one page, because in my normal binder you can only do this, or you can do this, which I kind of like. I don't know, I still like this for Odd Eye Circle, even though I hate that one of them has to be sideways. It just kind of makes more sense for a 3-member group to do it like this. So I don't know, but let's go back to Ginsel. I really have like no Ginsel or Cherry for these, but I guess, you know, we're working on it. And I will have the Who's Fan Cafe mini postcards for Club Icarus as well. I did order those. Well, I had a proxy go, but I have those at my Caddy. I'm just waiting. You know, okay, I can talk about this. I was waiting for them to, I think this is Cherry's full set, period. But can I finish like one thought? Okay. I was waiting for them to ship, well, like even open for shipping the 2nd year Artms fan club, and they still haven't. They literally did recruitment like a month ago, and it was just so tumultuous, I guess is the word I would use, because I personally, like, I did it a few days before it closed, but I was confused, even though technically it was like the same process last year. Everyone was so confused, including me. And because it's like, wait, you have to buy the membership, and then after you buy the membership, like after they close recruitment, then you get to order the kit. But it's like, wait, what? And everyone was confused. But and then I guess like they thought that, also the way they teased it this time was so confusing, because they like posted the kit, like they showed the kit in the advertisement, but then it was like order soon or something. Like, I don't know, they kind of flubbed it, and then a bunch of people like missed the deadline to join, which means they won't be able to get the kit when it goes on sale. But then like a bunch of people who also, people were like really confused because they did join, but then they thought that the kit was already sold, but it wasn't. But they thought they missed it, even though they did everything they were supposed to. You just like literally can't buy the kit yet. So yeah, everything's just super confusing, and it's still not on sale yet. So I don't know what they're doing. I mean, they're obviously very busy with Club Icarus stuff, but I'm like, so like, so are we. Like, the fans are all busy buying this stuff you're putting out, but it's like, you could maybe like put out the kit that you advertised a month ago. Okay, so the thing is, I have a bunch of these pages, but I'm out of sleeves that fit them. So what are we gonna do? Oh, this is gonna be kind of actually hard. Okay, I'm gonna do an easier thing first. Okay, this binder, I actually don't have anything to put away, and I probably never will. until, the only thing is I need to order more white sleeves, and I need to put white sleeves in the gaps, but, you know, since this is like my loossemble album cards and I have all of them, and loossemble, I don't want to talk about it, but probably will never pull this out on my channel unless it's for a collection too or whatever, but I made this collage. I'm getting back into collaging and it's really exciting. I really leaned into Lisa Frank vibes, because I was kind of like, what does this concept give? I don't know. Lisa Frank. And something that I really like is I put some Easter eggs, so I'll give you a second to think. Do you see them? I put each of the girls' animal by them. So we have a deer for Vivi. Luckily my little sticker pack had all of them. We have this butterfly for Gone, which I wish they had a bigger butterfly. Wolf for Heiju, cat for Hyunjin, and a bear for Yojin, because I'm pretty sure she likes the bear. She doesn't like the frog. I feel like that was like a discussion a long time ago. So that's this side, and then I also made, how can I show this? I made a little like spine, I guess, spine cover. And I really like how this came out actually. I think this is really cool. And it looks cool on my shelf. I want to make more of these. I'm also like, should I make a back cover? I don't know. It would have to be shorter because you can't, these are like bolted in, but yeah, I really like how it turned out, and I want to make more covers. I tried to make an Eve cover and it was just not working with what I have. I don't know. That one I put it away because it was just frustrating me, but now I'm going to pull out my Loona era OT12 non-album. Okay, so this binder, I don't think I've ever put anything away since I made my channel, and I also have to say I'm sorry I did this off camera. I moved all of these to the right pages, so yeah, I did this off camera. And I also moved these pages were in the back of the binder, but I actually thought they made more sense in the front, and I didn't want to redistribute these because a long time ago I actually had like all, like when things were kind of in a set, I would keep like, I kept all of my season's greetings like 2022 together for all the girls, and I had them in a spread, but then I moved everything to have like all the Heejin stuff in chronological order, and then so on and so on. These, I really like this set because I have all the hoodie pieces and I have the units, and it just looks really nice like this. So I kept these here, but I was like, it makes more sense to be at the front, so it's like kind of an opening, like this is my Loona non-album, and then we get into the individual members. So I've had stuff in here. Oh my god, also these, I need to put these away. I'll probably do that off camera to be honest, but I have Loona, well actually, let me grab all of this. So I'm gonna put, no, I'm not gonna, well maybe put that away. But that's in the binder that I just closed, so. But we can put these things away. So these are all album, pre-debut, or what is that? Yeah, pre-debut, that's right. So this is all Loona non-album stuff I have collected over the past like 2 years, and I just haven't put any of it away. But when I reorganized this, I left spaces for these cards. So if I see a space, I have to find it. So here, got this flip that card, cute. Heejin. This, I should maybe get white filler, I don't know, because I'm never gonna add to these. That's the thing. And I think I did reorganize these a bit. There's just like not good numbers of cards that go well. Okay, I don't have any hedges, so I don't know why I'm flipping through these so leisurely. Okay, hustle. I know, yes, I have a hustle card. Okay, and I think it's just that one. Another flip that, actually from the same set. I think it's the Soundwave set. But hustle, yes. Okay, VV. Is this it? I think I have multiple VV cards, but let's see. Sets of these. Okay, so let's see, what did I think? Okay, this definitely goes here because this was from earlier. And then, what? Wait, literally what? Okay, I'm confused. Because these definitely go here. Because that was Flip That Era. And then, does this go here? I don't know, but I should have another VV card, I guess. Yo, but I was so meticulous about it. Okay, I guess I'm just missing a VV. I'll have to look into that, but I'm also not sure. Let me check this. So this does, wow, okay. Does the concert, do I have any other concert cards? Okay, the concert was after the season's greetings. So this should go here. And then I guess I have to find out what would be here. It's after the light stick. It's just the season's greetings. Okay, we're gonna need to look into that more, folks, but okay, Yojin. I don't think I have anything. Kim Lip, I have some stuff. Okay. This one. And then I think that's it. Yes. Cute. Jinsol. This one. This one. So this one I know is from Midnight. And then this would be for Paint the Town. Jetty. Here and here. Okay, this hula hoop was here. And then let's flip that. Cute. Eve. I just have another card from the hoodie, which goes there. Chew, I have some Chew cards. These two, these three. Okay, so these two are from Midnight. They're so cute. This is from Flip That, which goes right here. And go on, right there we have this, which is also from that same Soundwave set that the Hustle and the Heejun are from. Then for Hiju we have this Paint the Town. Then I have two Flip That. Okay, and that's it for non-album. So, oh yeah, and then I have this, which maybe also should go at the front, or is it kind of nice to have a bookend moment? I really need to figure out why I left this space, why I was holding space here. I actually meant to look while I was doing this other stuff. Did I have a hula hoop card? Because I think that was the only thing between the light stick and that year's season's greetings, because, okay, light stick. Ooh, oh, wait, what? No, I don't have that. Guys, I'm confused. I'm really lost. Yeah, I don't have like this set or anything for her. So I don't know why I would have saved space there. Oh, you know what? I had, or wait, was it that? I was gonna say I had a PTT pub, but I'm pretty sure it's that one. So I don't know. Whatever. That's Loona nonalbum, so I'm gonna go grab my Loona album because I can put these away. Okay, so these, I also went and re-sleeved all of these and repaged them, I guess you could say. So, and I also, I forgot I did this. I took out, well, for one, I separated out Heejin and Hyunjin because I want them all to have their own pages. I just think it makes more sense. Even though like I could fit all of them, I want to make more fake cards to fill out the pages. I think it would look cool. So yeah, and I also, there were some cards, so I've talked about this before, but I made some fake cards on Moo to fill out these pages because I could never figure out a way that I liked them with just the official cards. So I have a bunch of fake cards here. Like all of these are fake, but some of them had errors, like I cropped them badly or the logo on the back was upside down. So I took all of those out. That there were like 3 or 4 that I wasn't happy with, and I'm going to one day do a new order and I will make more Heejin and Hyunjin fillers at that point. But for now it just looks like this. But we're going to be finishing Hyunjin today, so I have this last duo that goes there, and then I don't have, oh wait, is this, I never know, so this must be this one, so I guess we're finishing Household 2, and then I think this is the last Yojin I need. Yojin has the most like official cards. Yeah, so that's that, and then I just need this, I think, to finish pre-debut. And then, yeah, still need a lot of these. All of this is done. I just need, wait for it, this shoe. And then I also, this is another thing I want to do is, I actually would like to see. So I want these A4 slim pages. I want to do my collages on these. I don't know. I mean, I kind of hate this because if you see, like, these are all uneven now. But, like, I don't really want to redo these collages. Even though I don't really like them, I'm like, ugh, I would rather just make new ones. But this is kind of annoying. These are, I guess, at least they're like, well, they're all the same top to bottom, but these are still a little bit thicker, or wider, I should say, than these pages, which is annoying. I wish they were just consistent, even though these fit the posters, like these fit twice posters and stuff. I wish they were just consistent with their pages, or they made ones that were consistent with their pages. But okay, so that's Loona album, and I'll be done with that now. What's next? I have a lot of Artms stuff to put away. First, I'm going to put away some Eve things that I have to put away. I also want to put those away, but I'm actually going to pull out my big inclusions binder again because I have these. I actually have these already, I think, but guys, look at this. Okay, my phone ran out of storage, so I'm hoping I didn't get too cut off, but we're gonna go back in here. There's hair, awesome. Let's get it all the way back here, and I have this page for choose stuff, so I'm actually going to move this over here so I can put this here. Cute. I love that little freaking photocard. And then this is Artms IDs. This is stickers. So I have these Eve stickers and I have these choose stickers. So I'm going to put Artms in the middle, I guess. Will these even fit? Let's see. Well, yes, so okay. This I think is Kim Lip. This I'm guessing is Chitty. Okay, this is definitely Agent. And then Jinsol, Hustle, I don't know. I'm gonna guess this is Hustle. And this is Jinsol. But I don't actually know. Okay, cute. What's next, guys? This is all Artms. Guys, this whole freaking thing is Artms, and I'm overwhelmed. Let's do twice next. Okay, I don't know what happened, but something happened to this file, and the audio isn't working. Like, there's no audio even in the file on my camera roll, and it's not in my editing app either, and I also like can't scroll through the video or like scrub through it. It like won't load, so I'm just gonna record a voiceover in bed, but I also can't see what's going on because the video won't play while I record this, so this is really frustrating. But I think I completed something for The Story Begins. I completed Chewy's set, and then I completed an OT9 set because I had that last Momo for What Is Love, and then I can see like the thumbnail kind of. Okay, so I think we're getting to the group photos at the end, and I have some of the group photos from the pop sets to put away. I have the 3 from With Youth, and then I have 1 from Strategy and 1 from This Is 4. Or do I have 2 from This Is 4? I think I do. Because I bought 2 albums, so I should have 2. So I just moved some stuff around and I put them all on the same page, because I just didn't want to mess around and find a page. I actually will. I don't think I have any more pages right now, but I will once I move the Artms photocards to the other pages. But for now I just had to make do, and I think I put some units on the back of another page. I remember some of my commentary from this portion of the video was me being annoyed because I put in all of these group cards the correct way according to the back, but so like the text is facing the correct way on all of them, but they switched which way the image was oriented, which is really annoying. I wish they would just be consistent. But yeah. And okay, so after I put the group cards away, I didn't actually put anything else away in this clip, but I believe I showed that I have most of Chewy's With Youth photocards done. I'm just missing some of the Nemo cards, and I have some things on the way. I don't know, I have stuff on the way for Strategy and With Youth, and not This Is 4, but soon. Okay, and the audio will be restored now. Okay, I took a little break because my phone was overheating and I had to delete some apps and stuff, but hopefully we don't keep running out of storage now. But yeah, I'm gonna put my Strategy stuff away, So for this page, I just have this one, and then for this page, I have this card, which needs a sleeve. This is from the Digipack. And this one will go here. And then I'm not gonna put away her solo stuff yet because I don't have what I want yet. And so I don't know how I'm gonna leave it out. But that's this for twice right now. We might come back to twice if I do my like non-chewy, non-album stuff, but that's it for this binder. Now I'm gonna pull out my 50/50 binder. We're kind of hitting all the bases today. I have these, I traded with someone. So I finally have some of these cards. This is something I want to move into different pages, but that's not gonna happen right now. And these actually, because I don't have the right sleeves, but these are in the right sleeves, so we'll just like, you know, and I do believe these are Blue Dream Media. So I will move these, and these are gonna fly around because they're in the completely wrong sleeve, but so there's 50/50. That's all. I guess we're gonna have to do Artms now. Okay, so these binders have never been on my channel before, exclusive, but this was my like not Loona big inclusions binder. This is from Daiso, and right now I just have been putting like postcards that I get usually from like K Friday freebies or like in albums I buy if they're just like in there. But I want to see if I can move anything in here to here, because then I think we can maybe make this the Artms binder. There's definitely stuff in here that I don't need. I don't really care about collecting. I just don't know how to downsize. Okay, I can move these. These are from Got the Beat. These are from Irene and Solgi Monster. Hello. Okay, this maybe is too big, but it's fine. I'm a little monster. Okay, this is the Seraphim. And like these are just my album pulls, so I just kept them because I don't really like care. These are from A Pink Chibum. Sorry. I keep forgetting these are side loading. Oh, and they're double-sided. Wait, T. These are probably too big. Yeah. These are Itsy. These are actually lucky draws. They were like, I just bought like 2 lucky draw sets for these from a long time ago. And I got these. So I'm gonna put these I want them next to each other. Put these here. This is really like not organized in any way. Then I'm gonna put this limelight stuff. Got a long time ago. Then here is Loona. And I have one extra card, which I stupidly did this on the back of this. So I'm just gonna move these over one. Will this even fit? No. Put that back and put this here. Queen card. Some voice stuff. Okay, here. I really don't need these mark things. Unhaul. I do like this though. I'm gonna keep that. So I'm gonna move this over here. Move this one here. Kai. Let's move these Kai things. Okay. Okay, I want to actually see if these fit the coasters. Twice coasters, lane 2. Twice coaster, lane 2. I think I tried earlier and they don't fit in these sleeves, but let's try again. Yeah, there's literally no way, but maybe they will fit in here. Well, yes. Okay, so this might be what I do for coasters from now on, even though I don't love that they're not sleeved. I can fit more on a page. I was at one point trying to collect OT9 for all of the alcohol-free inclusions. I gave up a while ago, but this is what I kept for the coasters. So that's good. Pared that down a bit, even though okay, well, we can do this because then it's kind of bridging the two eras. Oh fuck, this page is too big. I'm not happy with anything. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do though is, was there another thing that I could put in? These? Not really. I don't know. I'm gonna move this for now, but I'm going to make, what am I gonna do? Pulling out this binder, because I also want to, I need to get a new binder, guys. I think that's really the thing, because I want an Artms binder for photocards, and then I want another one. Okay, I need a binder, so I'm gonna put this away for now, and we're just gonna leave that at what we did today. Okay, so I'm just like, I don't know, setting stuff up. I want to show these in my thumbnail, but let me film an outro. Thank you for watching. I hope this was entertaining. I feel like I don't even remember what I did, and I'm not really happy with anything, but I'm going to order more sleeves, and I'm going to order maybe 2 more binders, and then the next time I film a video, probably I will be putting some more bigger inclusions away, but we can also do like all of the Artemis doll pobs, and finally, literally like over a year after the album came out, we can finally put those pobs away. And then we can also do moving my, like, the ESPA cards and stuff. Or we can also move all this stuff, these photocards, to another binder. We can also move these ESPA cards, and I have a bunch of stuff I'll show you. I have a bunch of cards in these binders that I want to put in 9 packets. So that's going to be a whole another project, but that is for another day. Okay, I hope you all have a great week. Bye.